This speech is simply a narration of the activities or programs of the Government of India. There is no concrete plans to correct the administrative failures of the government. Madam, COVID-19 pandemic has put millions under jobless. The government came into power promising 2 crore new employment every year. Now, more than 5 crore youngsters are jobless now. There is no mention about this in this speech. The country is still under COVID pandemic. More than 5 lakh people laid their life because of this pandemic. The Supreme Court has directed the government that each family where a COVID patient has died should be provided with a minimum of 50,000 rupees. And this speech is not mentioning anything about that. I would like the government should remember that. So, Madam, the government has mentioned, the speech is mentioning that the government is upholding the ideals of Dr. Ambedkar, liberty, equality, and fraternity. These words the government has no right to use at least. Regarding liberty, I would mention I would like the House to remember the Father Stan Swami's faith. Earlier also I mentioned it. He was a tribal reformer. He fought for the entire life for the rehabilitation of the tribal people. But he was jailed. This octogenarian was seriously ill. That was not considered by the government. He was not given bail, and he laid his life in the jail. The term equality also does not suit to the government. The Dalit Christians, they are eligible for the reservation rights, but they are denied that. The government should take steps to provide, just because of that they have opted for a particular faith, they should not be denied the right of reservation, Madam. Sir, the fraternity, the minorities are not, in the country are not safe now. They feel unsafe. This government cannot use the word fraternity also. The President has mentioned about the achievements in the agricultural sector. Madam, the speech has failed to mention anything about the year-long strike, protest by the farmers in Delhi. The government has had to withdraw 3 draconian laws, but the demand of the farmers to implement MSP through legislation, it is still pending. The rubber growers in Kerala, as well as all over India, are not happy with the government's policies. There is a long-standing demand for the declaration of MSP of 250 rupees per kg for natural rubber, and declare the natural rubber as an agricultural produce. The task force of the rubber sector has also recommended treating natural rubber as an agricultural produce and its inclusion in the minimum support price scheme. However, the government has not taken any steps in this regard. Now the government is coming up with a proposal to repeal the Rubber Act 1947. The draft bill is circulated and in the official website of the Department of Commerce and the Rubber Board. The bill is against the interest of the rubber growers. The new bill should have declared rubber as a natural rubber as an agricultural produce, and the MSP of 250 per kg of rubber should have been legalized. The move to fix a minimum and maximum price that is included in this bill, maximum price for the rubber, and there is a provision to punish those who are selling rubber below the minimum price or above the maximum price. That is also against the interest of the rubber growers. The government is not taking care of the beekeepers in Kerala. There are thousands of beekeepers, apiculture farmers. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India guideline for keeping humidity level in honey less than 20% they have fixed a norm. This is not possible in Kerala because of the climatic condition. The honey being produced in Kerala always have more than 20% humidity, and the apiculturists in Kerala are facing this difficulty. The farmers in India, they are being provided with 6,000 rupees per year. Sir, it is not sufficient. Every farmer who is in the category of marginal and small farmers, they should be paid at least 10,000 rupees per month. That is so that they can survive under these difficult circumstances. These situations should be difficult situations should be serious, and the state is not the GST. In the speech, it is mentioned that the collections of GST is very high. More than 146 crores has been collected in GST. But the demands of the states to pay their compensation, it is not being heard by the center, and I would like to demand that the center should take steps to pay the GST compensation, and the compensation period should be extended for a further period of 5 years. Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.